Are you the kind of person that names your instrument? Do you have a special relationship with your? Is
Um,
this your favorite guitar, or like, do you have
there's
others?
there's I have other guitars. There is no favorite. I was at a point naming them, and then I kind of stopped, and I kind of have a yeah, yes, sort of. But I do have like my day feels much better when I play as many of them as possible of the four.
And what is this one's name?
This one doesn't. I haven't named this one yet. This is a newer guitar for me, like in the last 3 months. But yeah, it's an old Guild. Sweet. What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen a fan do or say during a meet and greet? Oh wow. Um, probably I was in Brazil and I played a show there and somebody like they like gave me a hug, but then they like put their hand on my head and like held very for like too long for like a very long time and then was really trying to get me to go to dance. It was very uncomfortable. Yeah, it's probably the weirdest overall. Have I ever played a prank on one of my bandmates while performing? No. No, I haven't. And I should. What's the most memorable thing that happened to you during a performance? Okay. So I was singing a song about, I was singing a song of mine called Canyons. In the song, there's a lyric about your phone, like shattering flashing screens. And at that exact moment, somebody's phone started ringing. Like right then. And everybody was like, whoa. And there's a video of that happening. And it was a very like kind of fun, synchronous feeling. Yeah. If you could have any job in the world, what would it be and why? This one, music, for sure. Why? Because it's the only thing I love. Um, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten and did you like it? That's just a funny. I'm like, I feel like probably like an ant. Like a chocolate covered ant or something like that. And yeah, it was really good. If I were not a musician, what would I do for a living? I would probably like to be like study like complex systems or like systems dynamics. Yeah, and get like a degree in that or in like English. Teach probably. If I could have any superpower, what would it be and why? To refill anything. Like the ozone layer, carbon deposits, my wallet, everything. It's just abundance. Have you ever watched footage of yourself and discovered something new about your performance or process? Yes, I have. It's normally things that I'm not what I'm not doing right, which is a lot. If you could time travel to any period in history, comma. If I could time travel to any period in history. This one's pretty good when it comes to like people are suffering the least probably overall than they ever have. But I would probably choose to go to like Florence in like the 1400s, like feel the Renaissance energy. That would be hard. What's the funniest prank you've ever pulled on someone or had pulled on you? I was on tour and I was like, shepherding my band at the time of 7 people. It's like a 18 or 19-year-old. And I had my drummer needed to like leave. So we were going to play some shows without him. And we had to like drop him off on our way to, we're driving like through the night from St. Louis to somewhere. And we have to drop him off at the airport in Columbus, Ohio or something like that. And we drop him off and then we go to a campground because we're camping while we're touring. And they pull a prank on me to have the drummer call me and say that he missed his flight and that I needed to drive back to pick him up. And then they were like calling me selfish while it was going on. Like, you're not going to do this. And I was like, you missed your flight. Like, you're not coming on tour. I'm not going to pick you up and then drive you back. It was very brutal. They got me really good on that one. Nothing like having like somebody call you selfish as a joke. Crazy. What is my favorite childhood memory? The one that comes to mind is getting a Batman Beyond comic in a park as like I think for my like 6th or 7th birthday from my aunt. There's no embarrassing moments on stage. Probably wearing leather pants as a 6th grader in a musical. Do you have any tips for aspiring musicians? Do it a lot, all the time. What is your go-to dance move when no one is watching? I don't know that I can name that. It's different every time. If you could be any animal, what would you be and why? Oh, I'd probably be an ant because I feel like they have a pretty solid sense of purpose. If you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why? Buddha.
Why?
The wisdom. If you could have any celebrity as your best friend, who would it be and why? I don't feel like I like connect with anybody. Like, I'm too distrustful of the media apparatus to know that. Like, I don't know what they'd actually be like. Like, I don't trust it. Do you have any pre-show rituals or superstitions you do before any performance? None that I can tell you. There we are. We did them all.
Thank you so much.
Of course.